Hello everyone, and welcome to the live stream. I hope everyone is doing alright out there. The game crashed as I was loading it up and about to live stream, so that's why we're loading now. We're starting a brand new game. All will be good and fun and love and war and all that. Hopefully, I'm looking forward to this. Hopefully it will be great fun. Whenever it loads in, that is. And once it loads in, I'm gonna pick up a couple of extra screens here just to, you know, keep me up to date on whether or not this is working or not. Ooh, hello. This is what it looks like. Here we go. All right. Hello, False Phoenix. One of the great YouTubers out there has come to join. Apparently, that's awesome. Thank you for joining. Just gonna load in this game or the whole map. You know, don't want that going crazy all of a sudden. All right, so there's a boatload of mods in this, including the pork barrel mod, which will allow us to I wouldn't go as far as to say hack in money or cheat in money, but we would certainly not be making it the legitimate way, which is awesome. But yeah, that is in here. There's a boatload of trains and trucks and stations and all sorts of gimmicks. So that's going to be awesome. I at least think so. But yeah, let's get rolling. I want to look for something awesome to get us started with. Obviously, with infinite money, it's not going to be a money issue to begin with. Not gonna try to stay away from it as much as possible though, but make no promises. Here, how far is that though? Ooh, hello. How far is that though? That's pretty far from the fuel here to the refinery over here. That could be something. Could we look at some curvature? Ooh, hello. Could go around here and over, obviously. But gotta be something better than that going around. How about could of course go passengers, such a place like that could also be a thing to get going with. Here's a very short distance though. We could transport some livestock and grain up here, take it by train down here, or by bus, sorry, not bus, trucks, obviously, over to Hartford. Could also do train to St. Louis. If we did train to St. Louis, that we could also doubly use that track for passengers over to Hartford. That could easily be a profitable solution, I think. Well, let's start with that. We're starting in 1880, by the way. How come I struggle so much with the camera? No, don't usually do that. All right. But yeah, we're starting in 1880, so we got a little bit of extra bits and bobs around, which is nice. Let's go with a small truck station. Needed to connect up. Would it connect up there? Wrong buttons. I don't see it lighting up at all. There it lights up. How come? This is at least as close as this is. Alright, this is obviously some sort of hideous bug. Must be. No? What? Alright, I'm gonna redo the whole road scheme here for this little entity. Very hideous. Go like this instead. There we go. How about now? Will you see? Now it works. No clue what that was all about. I'm sure it was a reasonable reason for it. Deep down. How far away can I drag this before you start fighting me again? There. All right. Take it. Ask for what? I thought I was better with the camera than this. Alright, we're gonna flip this thing around as well. Look it up over here. Okay, I think next time I live stream, I'm gonna do a camera usage tutorial 101. Apparently that is highly needed, to say the least. Let's go with freight. Let's go with see, this is a tricky one. You want it to go for 15 years? Or 20 years and still cost the same? I think we're going to go with 20 years and still cost the same. Thank you very much. With the exact same specs except for its age. Now this is set to automatically choose a cargo type depending on what it feels up for. So that is beautiful. And I think we're gonna ramp up these ones quite a bit. They 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, yay many. Looks good. We're gonna send them off one by one, I think. Now we're gonna wait until the first one has rounded around here. Well, we don't necessarily have to wait until that happens. We could go ahead and we can set that up right away. Now we're gonna go in here. Once that has rounded its trip there, we're gonna set it to Upper Grand Prairie. You're gonna be full load any. Beautiful. And send off the next one, I think. Might as well just send off everyone. Think of it. Ah, what the heck. They'll space themselves out anyways. I have to sit around doing all sorts of things here. Just gonna see, is this gonna make a lot of noise? It would be uber chill. I have the live stream on 1 year, so if something goes bad, you know, hopefully I'll get to hear that on the ear as well. As at least the plan of it. The live stream is here and the game is here. It's gonna be interesting to try that out. But we're gonna need a train station and we're gonna need a freight station to be even more specific. It's gonna be a terminal station. Is it though? Could go over here or later date. Well, then we can. Good question, that one. Hey, Sieb. I'm gonna butcher your name. I'm sorry. Hello, welcome so much. Let's do second road connection. Why not? Here somewhere. I really don't want you to put it here, and that was tremendously expensive as well. I want to save this space here for the passenger line coming in, which we will connect up to with this one. Are we gonna... Well, this here works, but then we need a shuttle service as well from the factory over here to the train station. Could, by all means, it could work. If we put it here, maybe we could connect it up on this side to the front. We tried to put it here. We'll try that. We'll see if I were to go ahead and put this thing around the edges. Nope. Connect that up over here. Stay there. Would you be happy now? Wrong thing to click. Ah, you would. Beautiful. Beautiful. How are you today, Sieb? I feel bad. My apologies. I'm gonna The plan of action here in the coming few minutes will be to connect this freight station here up to the St. Louis, which will give us tracks going at least from here to say this point that we can use for passenger transport going to Hartford. That is the current plan of action. Obviously, that will also require 2 different stations over here. Not sure which game I've played lately that makes me think that it's X and Z that is the all too important flip things around buttons. But let's have a quick look. I think no, this is going to the blue ones, the commercial zone. This is what accepts food. Indeed, it is. So this connection here would be the most important then. If I were to just hook it up there, that would give us a fair amount of it. Go with 2 tracks. Probably gonna have more stuff coming in here eventually. Maybe even no. We'll go with 2 tracks. I'll for the future we can you know increase the matter of it at that point, I think. And then we also want a passenger station of sorts. There are a lot more passenger stations in the mods I've chosen, but they are not available as of this early on in the game. Question is, am I gonna at some point have a line that goes from here to St. Paul? I probably will. Alright, 2 tracks. Let's go with 3. Curvature maybe? That could be useful all the way. Yeah, that works. Now if I were to just hook that on the end, that would be fairly useful, but we're not gonna. We're gonna go somewhere like over here, I think, that we can fit a passenger shuttle service thing going on as well. Let's hook that up over there. Obviously that would not want to work. There we go. Just hook that up real quick, and we got a lot of the town covered already. I think to begin with, we're gonna just use this track right here, which will of sorts be a terminus track. And the reason why I'm starting with the passenger one rather than the freight one is because the passengers will have priority. And we'll just hook the freight up to the terminal, passenger line. Gonna try to hug the train fairly good. Don't want to spend too much money on landfill and terraforming and all that sort of business. This is obviously gonna head towards Hartford over here. Whilst you're not gonna give me this cheaper, are you? But yeah, then of course the freight line will pen off onto this platform over here. Where do we want the station over here though? Would be better to have it over on this side, obviously. We want this as a hub, connecting to lines here, and Grand Prairie, as well as of course upwards to Sunnyvale. Sure. We got a fair amount of money still, so we might as well use it. Let's go large. Go big or go home. Right? We're gonna put it, say, there. to... Oh, hello. No, thank you. There we go. I said, there we go. And like so. And then, of course, we need the... We can do both of these coming out. Oh, hello. Nope. Both of these will be... Tracks will be coming out this way. Then eventually there will be tracks leading off from that down towards Grand Prairie, while these ones, or the beginning of this line, will be headed towards St. Louis, was it? Up that direction? Possibly. So something like that. Might as well cross the bridge alongside it. Right? How much space? Yeah, we got enough space, right? To flip some tracks that way? I'm sure we do. I don't want that much curvature on it. There we go. It's 90. 120. There we go. Now we're talking. If I were to just try to do something like that, how would you feel about it? 273. If I were to demolish these lads, how do you feel now? 285. Apparently that made it more expensive. Go slightly upwards. At least to there. How is this even possible? This calculator thing in the game needs a little bit of a work. Alright, that was at least better. Better but not good. Alright, we'll connect you up. Oh, okay. Hello. That's oddly not what I want. See, didn't have to do that. Why are you doing this? Oh, it's because you're going down. Gotcha. Go to there. Come up alongside it. This is not lining up. Why not? Not what I wanted you to do. You should know better. Alright. We'll try that one again, shall we? No, lie alongside. Alongside it. Along. Well, you will be connecting up. That's the ideal plan here for the future. Oh, come on. We have it there. Yes, thank you. We'll have to landscape fix that at some point. I'll try to remember that. So that will be the freight hooked up, which is beautiful, and also the passenger. So we can now go as far as to throw 2 trains on this. Even more beautiful. Let's ramp up the money production a little. aka bank loans. We'll put the depot over here somewhere, I think. Like so. We're obviously going to do a little bit better job with the depots at some point. Once money starts rolling in, we can start looking into upping the ante on the depots. Why are you fighting me so much? No. Alright. What we'll do is we'll demolish that. Demolish these. like so. There we go. I'm gonna take a little sip of a drink. It's water-ish. There we are. Now, what kind of numbers do we want on this little number? We're gonna have to signal this up, obviously, but we can start with the freight train, I suppose. Freight doesn't have to be that quick, but it needs to have a decent pulling effort, power and tractive effort. 70 kilometers an hour, and it's cheaper than that one, than this one. This one has more tractive effort and power. Not much though. I think the Cab 2 will be our go-to car for freight at the moment. And we're gonna want some food. So that would be this one, for example. Can pull some food. It's 70, right, on the train? Yes, 70. That's food, indeed. This is food. Regular boxcar can also pull some food. 40 years. I think we'll go with a little bit of everything on this one. How much? 32? 42. 42 food? Throw a regular boxcar on the end there as well. See how that goes. Connect that to... wrong one. Here. Indeed. Hey, I'll connect up the roads. Don't worry, don't worry. There we are. Beautiful. And then maybe some signaling would be awesome on this thing. We're gonna want to have them stop on their way in to the shared line here, and stop, say, there, and stop, say, there. Yep, beautiful. And we also, of course, need the train for it. Why am I fast forwarding? No clue. Looks like a pretty little number, though. A little bit of different cars on it. Enjoy that. Oh, yeah. Alright. Are you not producing? Try to ship more items? I'm doing my very best here. At least you're getting products, which is a good start. Alright. Right. Oops. $60 kilometers an hour. The Baldwin. Standard freight locomotive. Probably not the best start of a passenger transport thing. The General, though, that's a very successful on many railroads in the U.S. It's a lot slower than the Cab 2. So this would end up slowing everything down, while this is just a little bit slower. I think we'll go with the Baldwin, plain and simple, 114. We'll go with wagons, obviously, believe it or not. And we need something that can pull 80 kilometers. There we go. That one can do it. This one can even do more. Just go with a few of these. We are out of money. Oh, I got a trick up my sleeve for that. Hush hush. Don't let anyone know. The secret. If I can even find it. If I could just find it. Not there, not there. Here, no. Obviously not there. Here maybe. This feels like the spot right here. At somewhere. Some point. Somewhere. No. No. Apparently not. Should have checked this out before I went live, I suppose. The pork barrels. Anyone know? Anyone? At all? Know where I can find my pork barrels? Porkity pork. Would make mostly sense to me to have it in here somewhere. But I don't know where. Alright, we'll borrow some money for now then. We'll go with 1, 2, 3, 4. 64. Very, very much to begin with. We'll go with 2 to start off with, I think. And your route, buddy, is gonna be between this stop and this stop. And you can just go whenever the route is clear. Or yeah. I'll try to mess with and figure out where those dastardly little pork barrels are situated at some point. But between now and then, holy smokes, these guys really built like it was no one's business, didn't they? I was planning to use this spot here as a you know, the road stop parking thing. Can I still fit one of these in here? And it still has the station in its catchment zone. That is beautiful. We'll plunk it in right there. Brand new. Fresh off the line. All that. And we'll go with one stop all the way over here, middle of town. As well as one over here. That will be all we serve by the bus route. The feeder service, if you will. Put that there. Buy some road vehicles. We're gonna go with the passengers, believe it or not. 4 and 5. Gonna go with this guy. I said we're gonna go with this guy. There we go. I'm gonna set up a new line from here, here, to here, and back. Yeah, why not? And then obviously we're gonna want a couple more of those, and we'll put them all to work on the same line. Have a look at them as they come out here, flying in a tremendous speed. Here we go. The steam trolley art thing. It looks very unsafe. I don't even know if there's anyone driving those things. There seems to be someone sitting there driving. I suppose there is. Still, doesn't really look like the proper thing there. Now, I still need to find those pork barrels. Now, they are supposed to be a brush asset. Danger signal right. Oh. Nope. Nope. No, no, no. None of these will work. None of these will do the trick. It would feel like a barrel would kind of stick out in this mix here. Well, this can easily be made to be kind of cool looking, you know, on top of some rails, sitting there as like a museum type of thing. Come on! It's not loaded in? I'm very, very certain I put them in because I've never played with them before. And I put them in specifically for the live stream, so we didn't have to wait for money. That was the plan of action. Hello, welcome. Alright, I suppose we'll find them if you find them. If we don't, we don't. This is at least our first line going in, which is cool. And it has a little switcheroo in the middle. Would be weird if it wasn't under, you know, one of these ones, wouldn't it? I would say so. But it's about the only menus I haven't looked through yet. Nope, nope, and nope. No pork barrels apparently. Someone made a boo-boo, as one might be tempted to say, however unflatteringly that might be. So have a little quick chat with the loco here. Maybe speed time along a little as well. He's got an amazing... Ooh, he actually got stuff on him. 25 food. Right up the alley. Now we're talking. Maybe this will turn profitable after all. To some degree, that would almost shock me, to be honest, if he were to start making a profit, at least this early on. That would be impressive, at least. Let's have a look at his income as he pulls into the station here. Let's see how much 25 food is worth. 67 grand, 67 and a half even. Now we're talking. That's half of its expenditures so far this year. That's great. Absolutely fantastic. As for you, no passengers at all. Have you carried anyone? No. No passengers has been pushed or pulled by that vehicle. You have anything in? Yeah, you have houses in store and range. There's people coming into the station. All right, this might also turn, you know, somewhat profitable at a point in the future, especially when the town grows. That would be a very profitable adventure. Now, I think we'll put a little bit of a feeder service in here as well. Put a couple of stations over there and a couple of stations, a couple of stops I should say, over here as well. And we could possibly just fling the bus depot over here. Gonna go with the same outfit over here. The road vehicle 11. Very famous road vehicle, that one. There we go. Gonna go ahead and just ramp him up with a couple extra vehicles there. So line 5. I think we might want to look at our... Look here. for a second. These guys are making a decent profit, so we'll increase they will get increased. Them, yeah, you know what I mean. Let's get with 4 more. Why not? For line 1. Let's go with 1 more because then it will be symmetrical, and that's very important in this game to keep things symmetrical. How you make money? That no one ever at all. Right. So that would be that. I saw some other green numbers. This one was also green. Or was it this one? Possibly. Possibly this one. Also green. Let's throw a couple more buses on here. A couple more might be stretching it. We'll do with 1, I think. I'll be more than plenty, I think. Indeed. I think a lot, apparently. As for you now. 5 passengers. Alright. Well, that's not going to bring in a profit. I'll tell you that much right away. If I were to just quickly go out here, and we're back in again. There we go. Hello, out there in the world. Welcome to the stream. I think we can start naming things while we wait for a little bit of a cash flow. Start coming. Line 1 is what do you call it over there? Upper Prairie, Upper Grand Prairie, even. So that will be go with F for freight, and a couple of that was the wrong thing. There we go. And UGP for Upper Grand Prairie to whatever the number of the, no, that of course would not work. What are you called over here? Hartford. So that would be HFW. There we go. 1 line named. Beautiful. As for line number 2, you are the HFW to STL for St. Louis. Also freight. Bulk, actually. We'll go with bulk. From HFW to STL. And you will be P for passengers. Wrong button. There we go. HF to STL. And you would be passengers, indeed. No, you'd be L for local. This naming scheme is gonna whack me off my game. You just wait. STL. Look. STL. Actually, we'll go with S for shuttle. STL. And then local. There we go. Last but not least, S HF local. There we go. If there's anyone having better naming scheme suggestions, I'm more than open for them. Obviously, mine are somewhat lacking in productivity. But yeah, we are at least bringing, you know, a few passengers, starting to ramp up a couple of passengers, going one way and the other, which is nice. Our trucks are running full, but they are waiting over here though, so that's a downside. But at least we're keeping up with the possible production. As for here though, that should mean that our train here would be running full one way, wouldn't it? Ah, see, making money. What do you know? Woohoo! Not expected that. Must be honest about some things, and that would be one of them. Did not expect you to make money at all. In quite a while still. There we go. How much potential do you have left in you? 3 more. All right, so you're pretty close to the brink there. Brink. Now, if we could have found the pork barrels, we could have, you know, fixed a little bit of terrain issues that I have, and looking at this map. Is there like a way that I have to go about things in order to get them into the game again? I don't know. While we were looking at this beautiful train making its way through the beautiful sunset, which is not happening for quite a few hours left still, I'm gonna do a quick little Google. Hide, where, there we go. Pork barrel transport fever. And what do you know? Pork barrel. First thing that pops up. La 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 la. But where do you find the beauty of things? I saw a picture. Was on a picture there. The menu. There we go. It's under train. No, keep the same picture up there. It's next to the rocks. Alright? So next to the rocks in the train. And rocks. So here it should be. None of these look particularly like a pork barrel. Not to me anyways. Well, no, it's in the middle of everything, isn't it? We're in the right menu, which means it should be located in here at some point or description, place or other. Airport asset. Nope. 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 No. 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 I guess not then. Guess it didn't load in. My humblest of apologies. Would have made for a little bit of a more interesting game, I would say. We could have kept on building, couldn't we? Instead of waiting for money to come flying in our direction. At least our train is now making a decent profit. One of them, at least. The other one is still, you know, losing us what the first one makes and then some. Why though? 7. All right, it is picking up more and more passengers steadily, but not at a pace that is even remotely financially sound at all. How many is waiting there? 5. So that's a truckload, a busload, I should say. As for over here, you have 6 waiting at the station. Where's the train? The train is speeding along here, darting along like as if it was no one's business at all. There we go. Question is, should I start double tracking this in order to throw another train on it? Obviously I would want to start over here rather than with the passenger line. Could be done. Could be done. How much loan do we have left in the bank? I would say enough to replicate this train. Might butcher it though. Butcher the profit that this one is making. Maybe we should rather just upgrade this one to a larger number. Possibly double tracking this section instead. That might be the way to go. I need to pay back my loan so I don't pay interest on stuff that I don't really need to pay interest on. Right. We could increase its capacity. That would be a thing. I think we will. If I were to replace you with the cab 2 and then wagons, then say 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. Grab a couple of those. Can I move you over a couple? I can. Move you there, like so. We'll throw a couple of you on there. Then a couple more box cars at the end. How much would this cost me if I were to say replace now? 827. That is actually doable. Go ahead and just bite the bullet there. And we'll go ahead and ramp up our trucks as well, because that should, if I'm getting this right, this should also allow us to get more demand over here. There we are. Hello everyone, welcome so much to the stream. Hope you're enjoying. Don't be shy to say hello, if you are enjoying at least, or if you just want to say hello. All is good and fine in love and war and gaming. Let's see when this thing upgrades. It's a little puny number. There we go. Let's slow speed down a little. Let's have a look. How much will you be able to carry now? No clue. I'm not doing the math there. 40, 60, 70. 70 food. Alright, that is a decent upgrade, I would say. Look at that beauty. Pulling its own weight in gold. If it was only so well. Is there anything else in this train making money? The trucks, obviously. These guys, not so much. See, I think if we're ever gonna make money on this train, I think we'll need more passenger capacity. But paying the running costs of more wagons is not appealing, to say the least. But what can you do? What can you do? 13 on it, 18 waiting. All right, so it's really starting to ramp up the passengers here. Then that's nice. That's nice. As for here, though, will we see a nice little increase in production? I suppose that would start over here. Nothing apparent as of now. Potential 120. Production 248 out of 400, so it should be able to ramp up production for us if everything goes to plan. And this beauty over here is obviously pulling money in, but if it could fill up the extra carts that it now got, that would really start to get us rolling into money. In the early game money, that is. It wouldn't even pay for a later game train. Not even close. Not by a long shot, actually. But yeah, we're looking at 300k a profit this year from this train alone. That's before the upgrade. If we could look at, you know, the 0 for this train here next year, just null it. No profit, just don't lose money. That would have been a victory in and of itself. As for over here, 11 passengers waiting. Let's wait and see how many passengers will be waiting when we arrive there. That will remain interesting. Would be nice if more people showed up there, like now. Like 20 more. Or 19 more would be ideal, so that we'd have, you know, 32 passengers waiting total. Come on. Ah, there we go. There we go. 16 waiting. 17. All right, now we're talking. Keep that, you know, graph up. Don't let it dip. Come on now. A little bit more now. Come on. You can do it. You can do it. There's a couple more running into the station. Yes, I see more people coming in. Come on. You can make it. You made the train, buddies. Good job. Alright, well that would not necessarily keep it at a profit, would it? I mean, it says a profit here, but this does not really look profitable. There we go. Alright. Might be fighting the 0 for that train this year. In which case, that would be awesome. As for this train though, we're in February, so that should leave quite some time. How much do you have on you now? 50. Alright, so we're up. The production or the amount of food this one is transporting is up above the earlier max of the train. That is good. 135. Now we're talking. Well, that keeps going up. When it comes back here, that would be awesome. 31. Alright. Trucks are still waiting, so we don't have the problem isn't with our logistics, it's with the production of food items. Now, does it just produce grain, or is it also livestock in here? Or you click here, or just select every single one. No, see, it's also livestock. All right. Does it work with delete here? It does. Beautiful. And now 45. Oh, come on. Gotta do better than this, buddy. Gotta do better than that. I suppose that will still make a profit though, but you know. It looks kind of nice with the cavern that it sort of... I placed that wagon? That wasn't part of the plan. It's just looking at it. Right, let's delete that. Cost us 10 bucks. Hard bargain. Hard bargain. Really go slow up the hill here. Is it where's the other train? It's already passed, so that should be a clear path over to 14 kilometers an hour. Really not much. Really not much. A little bit more power and tractive effort might have held it at a higher pace, but this is freight though, so I suppose that's part of the game, right? It's supposed to be not as fast as some other forms of transport. Production there was rising, I saw. Over here, it's dropping, going up again. Alright, so it's in the middle somewhere. Between 240 and 248. If we could keep it at 248, that would be awesome. Or, you know, above 248 would also be even cooler, by the way. Now, I think I was about to say I think we might be looking at a profit this year, but apparently not. We're losing money. Maybe we should look into another service then. what money we got remaining. Oh, hello! 22 people waiting. Now we're talking. Now we're on to something. Where else? Anything that would be doable by truck? Anything at all? Doable by truck. Doable by truck. It wouldn't look like there is that much. Not that I can see right off the bat anyways. There's... That was a fuel one. We could do this one and bring it into town. Got two of them here. That could come in handy. Could also bring them... Well, we could bring this to here and... see? No, we can't really do that. Because we need steel as well. Right. Plastic. And 2 grain. Plastic isn't required. What I was afraid of. Any easy industries? Come on. Did we find the one and only easy industry right off the bat? That can't be true. Come on. Here to here, that would mean a whole road being made. That's not particularly financially sound. Could also go... No. Could go from here to here, but we'd still need the... Is it? Yeah. No, that means it's either or. Right. Take it back. I take everything back. 2 of these, which could be made here. So we could go here to here, to here, and then here to here, and then in to town. That would be or steel, right? Or steel. I feel confident now that this might be a viable option. Which one would be closer? I think this would be the easier one to link up. And from here, we'll go all the way around. That would be a long route to here, and then bring tools back to town, which is required by the commercial zone, which is in the middle of freaking town, which not ideal placement of it, because we have to demolish some towns if we're gonna get any decent coverage on it. How much would you charge me though if I say were to plunk it there? Yeah, see? Alright, so let's pretend 50 plus if I could get one of them. Just one of the buildings. There we go. 103. Is it gonna be that profitable though? Why not? Why not? What? No! You were at 50 before. Fine. Fine. Alright, so that would be the one in town. Also, I'm using the big ones. I didn't mean to do that. More expensive. I wanted to keep costs down. That's part of the plan here. 40? Is that the best we can do? Now see, if I were to make a road down there, that would make it a lot less expensive. Can we try to wiggle something in here? Or to make that, say? No, that would not help at all. Alright. 40 it is. I had 40. I'm made of money, you know? Alright, 40.6. That will have to do. Alright, so we'll go from here to there, back there, and back to here. That'll be one of the routes. Now, the beauty of things would have been if I could plunk it there, and I can. That is awesome. And then we'll go with the big one. I wanted to go with the big one there, but for that much money, though? Oh, here we go. This side. We'll go with this as close this way as possible because this is the longer route. All right, and a little bit of a number up here as well. Now, if I were to get a numbers guesstimate on say a road from here to here, 40. And we're at, well, we got 2.5 million left in loans we could potentially take. So let's go ahead and throw a line in there. Make the road a little bit shorter. Really? We got coverage all the way up here? That's a little more of a color though. Not sure if that makes a difference. Put it there. Why not? Now we'll put a road depot in the general area over here. 12. I'm happy with that. Thank you very much. Alright, still gonna go with the same number as before. Don't have enough money. That can be fixed. Gonna go with this one. Say 6-ish. Want to say that that's 6. I don't think it is. Gonna go to there and there. And then we'll ah, shoot. Oh well. We'll put this up in the corner for now. Along with the first vehicle. Like that. And once that makes its first trip over, we'll put it to full load. Or am I mixing up games now? Maybe that's OpenTTD where that's a thing. I think maybe it is. Alright, we'll put it to full load. And then we'll just go with a couple to begin with because we don't want to clog up the this one. And we're gonna set a line from here, here, and then to there. Not gonna tell it to full load over here. We are once that is out of there, gonna tell it to full load there. If I were to bring up that line and this line. Beautiful. They're not doing their thing now. It's beautiful. It shows each their own platforms and all is good and well in Fairy Tale Land. Why are you not using anything? Let's tell it to not full load then. Yeah, see if it can ramp up some production first. And now full load. You like that better? Possibly. We'll see. Time will tell. Take it. Don't tell me I've messed up now. That would really be bad. As for the rest of the system, passenger train is now making a profit. That is magnificent. You there, 17 people? Is that all you need to make a profit? I would not believe that if I heard it from someone else. As for this chap though, his production hasn't increased. That's not good. Let's have a look at this route and specifically this end of it. Hello, Fanner Dawood. Hello, Fanner. Welcome so much. Hope you enjoy. If you got any suggestions or you know the ideas, don't hesitate to throw them out there. Lord only knows I could probably need them. Why won't you increase your production there, buddy? Is the need up here not great enough? Is that it? Wrong thing. There we go. See, there's more to be satisfied up here. A lot more to be satisfied. And I'm not satisfied because I'm not making enough money. I do feel like we are making money though, just not necessarily as much as wanted. See, now this thing is working out. We're producing stuff, which is great. Which means we can probably increase both lines with a couple more carts. Be the red line for those 3 and these 4 on the pink line. Probably should have done that the other way. We have a couple more to the red line, I suppose. How much? 5 more? Alright, beautiful. Beautiful indeed, I would say. Would that mean that these trucks also start making money, making a little bit of a profit? 4K profit. That's not gonna make anyone fly. Make anyone scream out and enjoy either. What are you called? They're called Wacko Central. That's a cool name. And Wacko Transfer. Alright, so this will then be F for freight. Oh, we're gonna go with the full name on this one because, you know, Wacko is a freaking cool name of a place. Wacko T to Wacko Central, was it? Yeah. I think maybe we will want to change the name of this one though, because that's not really a central. That's let's call it Wacko Woods. A nice name. So that would mean that we need to change the name again. Not Wacko C, but Wacko W. There we go. Line number 2. What's he called up here? Wacko East. All right. That would be cargo. Are we gonna call it cargo though? We're gonna go with freight for this one as well. And then Wacko W and to Wacko East. There we are. Beautiful. I mean, we should be making money now. With 160 profit on the passenger and 160 on the freight train. Only one line losing money at the moment. Should, as far as I can tell, that should mean positive numbers in this thing. You know, only 120 in loans. Property maintenance 85. All right, maybe that's where it all comes from. All right, we've also spent 200,000 on new vehicles. That would also probably contribute to the lack of green numbers. Head on over here. Ooh, 30 slag or 30 pulpwood, I suppose. Thanks. Neither of the two then. Let's ramp up Wacko W to Wacko East. Will that help out any at all? Or at least grabbing it, so that's the start. Where are my trucks on Wacko W here? They're here. They're on their way back, which means we probably can even go a little bit more crazy than than that with it. Let's go a few more on that line. Beautiful. Even got some tools waiting, which is even better. Awesome. We don't want, you know, the production over here to stop because we've filled up this thing. Not particularly keen on that. Over here though, where is that freight train? That would be this one. Finances. See, it's gone down since we increased the capacity of it. It's kind of sad. Would have wished it could have kept it up. You know, do your thing, so to speak. But these guys don't want to fill up fast enough. And I cannot possibly imagine it being because they're not frequent enough. I'm thinking these guys here will probably, you know, surpass this one, at least by the looks of how it's going right now. Let's have a quick little look at the station here. 42 wing. That's, come on, you were higher before. Now we have higher expenditures on you. That's not cool, buddy. Not cool. Over here, things are waiting left and right and center. Come on. Maybe if we were to put a truck stop here, transport it to we won't really get a better catchment than we already got, will we? Unless we start demolishing stuffs. See, from there, already half the town. That's irrelevant catchment if I were to put it down here. See, not gonna grab the catchment we want. Nope. That could grab a little extra, but that would cost, you know, the 2 buildings. Oh, hello. $59 grand. All right, that is actually doable, and if that would be basically all of town. All right, I guess we will try and just nudge that little building out of the way, like so. Put that there, say, and one over this way as well. There we go. Yep, it's in there. And let's buy a couple of these ones. One will probably be enough. At least that's a start. See if it grabs any attention in the local population or not. And you want full load over there. See if it works. Also, it will be will also be a shuttle service. See, what do we call the other ones? Shuttle local. All right. This will be shuttle freight. Shuttle commercial is what it will be. S. Shuttle STL. No. Yeah, STL. And commercial. Is that right? Doesn't feel right. If I were to look here, would it be spelled right the same way? Commercial. Maybe it's right then. Looked right, but I looked at something else as well. Hard to tell. Oh well. Just gonna give a quick burst of air in my face because, you know, it's freaking warm out. And let's see if stuff is making money now. Our trucks are actually making a decent chunk of change. Question is, are they just holding their money? Like the money costs to renew them? They got 20 years though. And one of them cost how much? One costs 21. They can renew 2 every year then. And that would be 1, 2, 3, 6, 7 years before they have paid themselves back. I think that's seeing how they can run for 20 years. That's absolutely on the right scale of things. As for you, will you be picking up more stuff now? That's the question. When you come in here, will you leave some for the truck? If so, I think we're on the right direction, moving towards gold. Here, if not, you know, it might take you another trip though to figure it out. Yeah, probably gonna spend another trip, aren't you? Indeed, you are. All right, we'll see when you come back. Oh, hello, production. All right, we could possibly increase production in all sorts of scales on this thing here, especially on the red line. Let's go with a yay many for freight. Wacko West, Wacko Woods to Wacko East. See if they can figure this out together, the whole as a group effort and all that. You know, beautiful stuff indeed. I'll at least take care of most of what was waiting there. This could possibly be upgraded to a freight route most of the way. Although it would be crazy expensive to drag the line through the woods here. Maybe not then. Maybe we should look at something else for that kind of thought to run rampant. Fuel is always a good thing, but it's so far away from the depots. Yeah, we could do the same thing as we're doing up here with the freight in terms of food and freight in terms of passengers. Because passengers is freight. Everyone who's told you different would be much mistaken. We could bring the line over to Aurora, which we would run a passenger line on, and then we would connect a line from the fuel depot here up alongside it, the same story as here obviously, and then connect it up to this one. Then we could have, you know, the train could also bring some fuel back here, which would be driven into town with trucks. And trucks from here to here as well. That is a tempting thought, actually. But I don't think we can do it with the 2 million we got left in loans. But I do think I can't really say that because we're obviously not making money by the looks of the numbers here. But I would have thought I mean, 328. Now this is ramped up its sales here. All wagons are in use. Beautiful. And this is making 200. So that's, you know, 500 grand right there. That's 600, 650. 650 in the positive numbers. Do we see that here anywhere? No, we don't. No, we don't. Then how can they make that much money? If is this just a projection for the year? Possibly. Possibly. 62. All right, it's absolutely ramping up its food production over here. But I'm see this. We cannot transport enough over here, which I suppose is a good thing, by all means. See, we made money last year. We spent 522,000 on new vehicles and only lost a total of 276. We are making money. It's not in a a huge speed. You know, it's not light speed on the income here. It's barely a snail speed, which is kind of tremendous in comparison. But seeing how this is making us a fair chunk of change, could go ahead and just go crazy with it. Just wish I knew when new trucks were available, because it might be worth it to just wait for that as well. That could have been a thing. Way to go. I would believe so. What do you guys think? People watching, should we ramp up the trucks going here, which is already kind of a lot in here, or should we just wait for it? Don't be shy. I don't bite. Not hard, at least. Alright, I'm thinking we should probably just leave this be for a little, see how it settles. Because we've gone pretty crazy. Especially with the Wacko Woods to Wacko East line. Could probably throw a couple extra trucks on this route though. Let's do that. A couple more. Just a couple. The 3 is a couple. Yeah. Let's call that a couple. It isn't a couple. That would be 3, but a couple would be 2, but what can you do? What can you do indeed? See, here we would need another train. We wouldn't need one. We could just, you know, make it turn around in this station rather than having it as a terminal station at the moment. But over here we could just extend the line and it would be part of the natural network that is to be, would become. But at that point we might as well throw another train on there. How much are you carrying now? You there. 70. Beautiful. Right, and that means that this chap over here probably needs a little help from a buddy or two. We'll go with two buddies. Here we go. For the STL commercial shuttle. There we are. 30. That would be 2 trips for each of the trucks. That should really help you make a larger piece of profit, at least. And you're full, which means we could. Now I see what we're gonna do. 33 waiting. We're gonna again doubling the tracks here and throwing in a couple more passenger trains might also be a viable solution. Not a couple more trains, but one more train. And it is making money with only 2 wagons on it. Yeah, it is. It is. And when you increase the frequency of service, that also increases the demand for the service. As I understand it, that is 51 waiting there. we can at least double up this track here. As much would probably not take anyone's joy, including the bank account's joy. We'll go like that, and then we'll hook it up over here, here. How about that? No, that, yes. There, yes. And then we'll do the same kind of story over this way. Go and connect it up. Ah, come on. Connect it up over here, I think. For now. Indeed. And we'll put a signal on each end like so. And a signal on each end like that. Now we also need a connection over to... Come on. Alright, where are your... That's the spots. The signal might be in the way. Right. Let's demolish this signal. Should be doable. No. That of course would not be doable. I understand that. That's fair. Apparently not. Alright, slow, pause everything, hold everything. Hold your horses. I suppose we could... No, because that would make for a little bit of a chaotic situation, I think, if we were to put a crossing in here. How come that's not aligned, though? What if I were to demolish that? Drag you along again? No? How so? Why are you making this ugly bump? Where's the train? Not on this block. Good. Okay, let's go to the terrain tool. Suppose. Try to even this out a little. Try to help the track along. See if that helps. Probably cost a fortune. I didn't look at the money. Even. If I were to connect it up over there, how would that fare? It would work, but I still get this weird ass bump in the road. Alright, aha. How if I were to delete that portion of the track, huh? How do you feel now? And we'll do that one too, because of reasons. Connect you up there. You up there. We'll put you alongside before you start, you know, doing your thing. And now we're talking 100 plus kilometers an hour even. That's something. Can I double slip you? That should allow you to also go onto this line, right? Once I've gotten my my terminology completely out of whack. And we've obviously demolished that train's ability to focus, but that's fine. Suppose we'll have to tear that out as well. Bring you over to here somewhere. Can we 100? Well, 91. That's fine though. And then we'll double slip you. And we'll need to signal this thing up a little. That was the wrong tools. We'll move that signal over, I think. Put you there, say. I'll put you... Well, you're actually in a decent spot already. Put you there. Might as well put a signal there. I don't see that causing any problems. Not, you know, in a the foreseeable future anyways. And we'll put you a signal for you there, I suppose. We probably don't want this signal, because that would possibly clog out the system. But we got to set a signal over there, which is fine, and we'll put a signal stay there. All right. Now, hopefully, time will work for us. Things will work for us. Next question is whether or not we want to double this one up. What's the cost of a cab 2? 605. So we could double it up. Let's double it up. Why not? There we are. I'm gonna put you on this line. All right. Ooh, shoot! Stop. Hold. No, wait. All right. You back to depot. Back to depot. I keep hitting space, but that doesn't work in this game. That's the good old way to pause things in some other games. We want you to go all the way over, obviously, then double slip it. Yes. Now, see, you don't have to do that anymore. You can, well, you can set you to that line and flip you around and put a signal in right there. How about now? How do you feel about this? What? No. This is gonna be chaotic. You're not supposed to be there. What are you doing? No. Well, yes, you're supposed to be there. How did you get onto this track for some reason? Good passenger train. Yes, you are. Waiting for free path. Because you're waiting for this guy? Why? Oh, right, because the signal's in the wrong spot. Gotcha. There we go. There we are. Beautiful. Hey, you're waiting anyways, but what can you do? Now, whenever you feel like passing the block here, it'll be great. Beautiful. And that will hopefully the trains will be spaced out eventually as well. That'll be even greater. Magnificent, even, one could say. Now, let's have a look at the incomes here. 219 and 382. Let's see if those go up now that we have a more efficient system going on. That'd be awesome. Be great. A lot of food waiting. Maybe we should have doubled the food train instead. That's the safe money. Safe money bet is the food train. See how much it's left there when this train comes back. Also, I actually chose the Norwegian rail service logo. Are 2 rail services for passenger trains in Norway? It did it again. Why is that? I don't know. Maybe I didn't double slip the other one was a passenger train. I don't get it. Alright. But yeah. We got two passenger service things in Norway. Both of them are what do you call it? Both of them are owned by the government. Put a signal in each of those places and tell them to be one way. That should help us out. Hopefully. We got one. The one is for the airport, and the other one is general service. Airport express train, and the other one. The airport express train is partially private, I think. I'm not sure. Might be lying out of my ears. I don't mean to, but I might be. Put you on there. Ramp up the delivery over here, and we might want to look into upgrading this guy to either haul more on his own or get a buddy to help him out. And based on our finances, I think the course of action would be to ramp up his game. a little more. If I were to go here and just for just for funsies, at the moment, obviously, can I not just click somewhere and get the menu up? There we go. Go with a couple of these ones and one of these. And if I were to replace now, 900. So that's a little bit more than we can. We got 840, 859, 850 at least. That we could spend on a upgrade. We'll have to. No, wait, hang on, hold everything. Replace now. Yes, beautiful. That should take care of that. Whenever it comes back around, or is it on? No, it's not on yet. Once it comes back here, it will be on. It's on, you know, for reals, all that. And by the look of it, we should be able to grab all that is left there, I think. 90. I'm not sure of the capacity of the train cars we just put on there. I think it's like 7 and 4 and 4, maybe. 85 total. All right, so that's plus 15 food. It's beautiful. And now at least we got the option to also haul some more here. We can throw a couple more trucks on there. As for over here though, how's the truck service over here? It seems to be doing all right. 6 left. You'll take 5 of them. That's more than plenty. Good job. Good job. How about over this way? Here, for example. Specifically, actually. Not much waiting over here, but I suppose that, you know, is a cause and effect of these ones delivering and picking up. As for here, still have a lot waiting here. How many trucks could you possibly need on the line, right? Now obviously we can't really do much about it right now. This one's estimated profit has gone significantly up, along with the trucks here. 100K. That's this line. That's beautiful. In 245. I'm not sure if that's up or down or which way it's going. But I suppose it's going up. I think the break-even point was about 16, 17 of passengers on each way, each direction. And once these lads just space themselves out properly, oh, that wasn't even a thing there apparently. But that will also help out. Was that not on the right? Not on the right. Yeah, it should be. It should be going on the right line. Can't understand anything else. If it doesn't, then I don't know why. Plain and simple. Move these a little, you know, out and about on the screen. And now we got enough money to increase truck service over here. Yeah, I'm gonna go slow now. Mostly because I have a tingling feeling that there will be more trucks coming along. Some of the mods must be kicking in soon. In terms of trucks, the Cab 2 obviously is not part of the original game, so that's a mod, but that's on the train side of things. Now I want some trucks, upgraded trucks, and haul, you know, 5 tons of food. I suppose these might be hauling tons. I think it's units, not tons, whatever unit is. But yeah, if they could just have a little bit more space on them, that would be great. Much appreciated. Uh, 113. All right, so this one is actually hauling in money for being a truck and all. So is this one. And our passenger service is currently down, but it will probably go back up again. That's my guesstimate. my guesstimation is that our passenger service will pick back up again once it just decides to realize that it can make money. That would be great. All right, so this one is actually full. It's gonna pick up about a full load on its way back again as well. So that is tremendous effort. And so is this one. See, that's what I said. Apparently, they've realized they can make money and have decided to do so. No, thumbs up. Applaud you. Great job. And I think we will be working at it for about 15 more minutes, 20 more minutes, and then we'll call it for today. Mostly because, you know, it's not the most comfortable position to sit in. I much more prefer to sit like this. Ah, la 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 la. But then I don't have anywhere to lean my arms. I sit like a Quasimodo and whatever that Disney film is called in English. The Ringer of Notre Dame, if it would be, you know, directly translated, and if Notre Dame was a actual English word, I just said the Norwegian word with a English accent of sorts. On 22. All right, so it is picking up. It is picking up, and I'm guessing, you know, that in terms of population here, we're probably seeing an increase. We are, which is beautiful. And a little bit in terms of jobs as well, which is weird because we are not delivering anything that would be remotely relevant for that. But I suppose that's fine. We're here. Production is up greatly, even. That's for St. Louis, which is getting a little bit of everything. I would say we're moving upwards as well. See here, that was really helping with the. I'm guessing that was the shuttle truck service that we got going on. I think that might need another buddy. Looking at it now, that would be STL commercial. There we go. E5. Maybe we should have gone a little bit more overboard with the upgrade of this train. Although it was struggling quite a bit going up the hill there. To begin with, they're probably not helping out anymore now. The even longer train. Here we go, choo-choo, all that. Beautiful train, long train. It got a lot of different pieces on it, which is nice. Wish that was like you know, they just showed up with different liveries. That would be great. Look at that. So beautiful. Such a beautiful little train. And you too, moving about so fast, mostly because, you know, it's in full speed ahead. Warp speed. Hey, let's sit along the train tracks here and wait for the beautiful passenger service to come by at a tremendous speed and effort, waiting for the other passenger train passing us now on the right before it comes flying by on the left there, and not that long, hopefully. Here we go. It's coming along nice and good. Choo-choo. Choo-choo. And all that. And there we go. And we also made enough money to pay back some of our loan, which is beautiful. Alright, there we are. Any last minute operations that we want to have a little bit of a look at? That was not it. This is it. This is not going to cut it. Once we upgrade the trucks here, that's going to be crazy. Then I don't think we can keep up with the production on these things. But I'm guessing commercial zone here is probably doing well. It's not actually increasing for some reason. Historically though, keep it more or less the same level. Fine. Be like that if you want. I don't care. Only kidding. Of course I am. Obviously. Now for the next piece of work, it would either be Sunnyvale or St. Paul. St. Paul would be a natural extension of the passenger train going this way. Obviously. How's the curvature looking? Could keep more or less on the same lines, especially if we could come in on this side. If we were to look at the, that would even be perfect in terms of where the passengers live. That could actually be a viable option to look into fairly soon. Oh, that could be maybe interesting looking at it fairly now, possibly. How much would you charge me for a station over here? 130, 120, 125? Fairly decent distance though. If we were to do that, we probably would have wanted to ramp up the trains as well with more passenger cars. Though they are struggling to fill up as is, so maybe not. Maybe not. Difficult choice. Are they gonna whirl a lot up here? We could just, you know, extend the double lines a little. You know, connect it up over here instead. How much would you charge me for something like that? 118 grand. Huh? You sure about that? Alright. 120 grand to increase the length of the double track. That could be a way to increase the frequency of passenger transport though. A little bit more this way. I'm sold on the idea, so now it's up to the bank manager to just keep enough money in my slush fund to go about this. There we go. Wait till the train has passed, obviously, because kind of guy I am. That was an interesting little idea I had there. We'll go with a signal on, well, not there, more like up here, maybe. There we go. And maybe throw in a signal on each side up here as well. Once these trains have passed out of the way, we'll connect up the rest of the way to this track over here. Means we can demolish this one. Look at that train struggling. Holy smokes. 11 kilometers an hour. You go, boy. You go. There you go. Yeah, maybe look into upgrading that with a little bit of a stronger engine as well. Well, once this gets out of the way, we'll double track to here. These lads here, the passenger lads, seem to not like the interchange here. So can we just go straight there? We cannot. We have to do this the hard way, I take it. Fine. I'll bite. There we are. That's that connected up. Beautiful. You obviously do not belong there anymore. It'll be well, we could put one in on each side there, I suppose. Yeah, at least it works. It works. Ah, what? Where are we? Here we are. We'll put one signal right there. Beautiful. I might want to turn off the curvature. Not really the most beautiful thing to look at. You're struggling along at 13 kilometers an hour. You're gonna spend forever getting to your destination, aren't you? Yes, you are. But do I have the money to fix that? No, I don't. Do I have the hardware to do that? Probably not that either. Maybe the hardware to help you out, but that's about it, I think. We could go even more crazy on the trucks here with ease. Why not? Let's throw a couple more, that still being 3 of course, on that line, and a couple, let's go an actual couple this time. On the Wacko transfer to Wacko Woods. Let's see if that can't handle some more of the load here. Actually, let's throw a couple more on, an actual couple this time as well on the this line. Will be a true challenge to upgrade all these. Probably have to sell 90% of them. What's the frequency on them? I don't believe that that's 33 seconds. It has to be shorter than that. The constant trucks in every nook and cranny of the road there. I suppose up here is struggling a little because the trucks going uphill here. Struggling. Yeah. Oh well, what can you do though, right? What can you do? I think the future of this playthrough will be to connect up St. Louis over here to St. Paul, and maybe Hartford to Aurora, I believe. Hartford Aurora would be good because of this as well, and we could connect that up to here. Deliver fuel to Aurora, to Hartford, and possibly also throw some onto the line here up to St. Louis. Because I think the this station here is actually pretty well situated in terms of industry, especially if we were to connect up the road here. Obviously, we cannot do that now because of stupid reasons, like no money. No money usually leaves you hanging, you know? If I were to go that's 33, that's 31. Alright, we'll go with the small street. How that turns out once we just get 15 more bucks, 18 more bucks. 2 more. Not enough. Now we're talking, now we're talking. Keep rolling in there. Keep rolling in. 29. Come on, 5 more. 2 more. There we go. Let's have a look at you now. No. Out of that. There. Well, not that much actually. Didn't do all too much in terms of connectivity. But a quick little, you know, route from here to a truck stop over here should definitely do it. Oh, look at that. Put it here, and it would serve basically everything. Go with this though. Ah, here. Yes. There. Look at that. Why would you demolish that one for that? Once we get money for this one, I think we'll put this in preemptively. Just to save the spot. Nothing is gonna build there. This is gonna be our spot right here. 13.4 grand. And what would be the price of the larger one there? 20 grand. Might actually be a large solution problem thing. For the simple reason that serves basically absolutely everything now, and then it will probably expand out more so as to grab even more attention along the lines there, which would really help us out. Yeah. So with the fuel line being, you know, from here to here and back again, before going, you know, up on the line here and over here, that will start raining in money, like big time, like you wouldn't believe. It'd be great. This thing is really stocking up, preparing for a disaster, apocalypse. As for over here, let's have a look. 56, and you just left with 85, and this hill here is still killing you. 13 kilometers an hour. Yeah. But I do believe we'll leave it there for today. If you enjoyed, please smack the like. If you guys want to stay up to date on all things average, be sure to subscribe, and hopefully I'll see you all in the next one. Till then though, cheerio. I know that one of these buttons is the stop stream key. None